Alright, what's up everyone? So I'm gonna keep this intro short due to how long the video is going to be in general. This is going to be a combination of all the matches y'all haven't seen, what I would consider to be my best matches of Season 5. A season finale you would consider it. So I would advise you guys to get some snacks, get some drinks, get comfortable, and get ready to watch the show because there's tons of fights for y'all to go ahead and check out. So let's hop into this first match. Hopping into the first match, I am playing as Kurashima. Let's see. And I chose to play as Kurashima because I'm pretty sure most of you guys already know that he's one of my mains. Let's be honest. So right here, I chose to start upgrading Beta. I upgrade Beta because it's a movement option for Kurashima when going throughout the air, trying to go and chase people down. It's pretty much one of his best movement options. So I'm like, okay, my plan here for right now is to stick with the team, upgrade my skills to a level where I am confident in fighting in, and go from there. So I push my Gamma to level 4, and I push my Beta to level 4 as well. From this point on, I'm like, okay, cool. Let me go ahead and start upgrading my Alpha. So, looking for other chests. This is pretty much going to be me looting for the first couple minutes so I can go and sit up here and get into a good spot to go ahead and fight. People are already fighting. Bakugo took down Todoroki. And for the first couple minutes, this is going to be pretty cool. This is going to be pretty chill. Nothing too much to worry about. Which that's what I prefer. I don't know about you guys. Like, some people can just go out and just fight from square one. I can do that sometimes. If I can back up and pick up my loot, I'd much rather do that. Most of the time as I'm playing, I typically get taken down because of my lack of items or my lack of upgrades to my skills. So, nobody went to the aquatic zone. I believe when everybody touched down, everybody started on the right side of the map. So I was like, ooh, this is the perfect time for me to go around and pick up any more items I can pick up. My team, they're doing the same thing as me, just looting up, getting what they can before the match starts. So, how do you guys, while this is still going on, how do you guys feel about this season? Was y'all satisfied with it? Were y'all happy with it? Did it make you angry at times? Personally, I think that at the beginning, I feel like there might be a certain amount of players who didn't rightfully earn their high ranking, like Ace rank or Expert rank, because the first half of the season dealt with people who were just up here using the glitch, the Toga glitch, and the infinite card glitch. So there's a good chance that people, capitalized on that and got up to Ace rank, which I guess good for them because they could have the rewards and everything. But for players like me who, avoided using the glitch or didn't use it or even stopped playing for a moment because of it, kind of sucks. So there might be a lot of people who, didn't rightfully deserve their ranking. So we finally started fighting. Shigaraki is messing Dabi up. So I'm trying to go in here, throw a couple punches, avoid his decay to the best of my ability, but Shigaraki hurts. He really hurts. I caught him some with my Alpha, downed him. I'm like, okay, let me quickly get him out of here before his team pops up and save him, because I don't know who's on his team. All Might just threw a punch at me, so it's like, okay, so that's Arya instant revive character that I can't let him get close. So take Shigaraki out. Dabi just came out of nowhere, snatching my loot. Like, bro, like you weren't a part of this fight. In fact, you're fighting for your life, and you're gonna come over here to pick up loot if you don't go on somewhere. So now I'm taking time to heal and hopefully not get caught by All Might, because he is swinging those splash damage punches, English, and I'm not trying to get hit, but I also want to stop him from healing too. So now I'm getting my health back. And I think everybody is mainly fighting right next to the Typhoon Zone, the edge of the Typhoon Zone. Everybody's just here fighting. So now here I am. I took down that Dabi. I hope he didn't revive. I can't remember if he revived or not, but I was like, I can't focus on him because there's a Mount Lady Giant right now. And then there was Denki right there shooting his electricity. His electricity hurts. Like, for them to be those projectiles, you wouldn't think that they would hurt as bad as they do. But, so now I'm going back over here so I can get my shield back up. Because Kirishima, he has a lot of HP. Because he has a lot of HP, people will nail him down. Also, I just realized I completely ignored the fact that All Might got taken down right there. But yeah, so he ended up going down. I forgot who took him down. Y'all probably just saw it, so I'm not gonna worry about it too much. So I go up here, grab his chip, and now my focus is to go and hop on down and help out Dobby, let him know what area is dangerous, where everybody's fighting at, and then I run in myself because why not? He's trying to finish off that Denki. It'd be a perfect time for me to strike that All Might. Yeah, because he's gonna want that loot. So I know for a fact I made him mad with that. I was hoping to catch him with that Gamma, but he got around it with his Tornado. Now I'm just chasing him because I want to keep the pressure up on him. He's weak. He is trying to get away, and I'm trying to make sure I keep up on him because of that. And I end up getting it. So same with him. When you're playing as Kirishima, like unless you just need the shield, I feel like your first priority should just be to just keep pressure on your opponent and take them out. Use whatever you can. Use the Gamma, Beta, Alpha. If you use Alpha while up against the wall, you can get every shot on it when whether they're down or whether they're up. Mount Lady went Giant again, so I'm like, let me get out of here. Because I don't want to deal. Fighting Mount Lady Giant, especially with no HP. Nah, I'll pass. I'm good. So, back here healing again. Dobby's healing. Right, and then the circle closes in another minute. I'm trying to revive my All Might. I believe I get it off. Yep, I do. So, I get him back in the game, try to give him some shields. I try my best as I can to go ahead and, help out my teammates when I'm in the battle. I try to do what I can. Then Shoto came up. Also, I guess he wanted the loot. I don't know if he even saw it or he just saw me and started fighting. But I know that, Kirishima is pretty much like a direct counter for Shoto. So my Dobby went down here, which I don't know if he uses Revive already or not. Ochako catches me. Ochako mains are dangerous. They are mean. Like, they keep you in the air for so long, so you can't dodge, you can't probably defend yourself, and yeah, sadly that resulted in Dobby going down. I think Bakugo finished it off, which I'm like, unless y'all was on teams, why do people do that? Why do you finish it down if you're not on the same squad? Like, I would understand if you're on the same squad and everything, but odds are they weren't even on the same team. There's a good chance they wasn't on the same team. So I had a plus Ultra here because I took him down. Dobby, let's see. Yeah, Dobby was talking about come on All Might. I don't think All Might was doing bad. I don't think he was doing bad individually, but he could do better. I think he could have done better in terms of being a teammate. But I don't fully blame him for that. How things went down. This was a very chaotic match. All the matches that I end up picking, they tend to be either very chaotic or very yeah, I guess it's just like Brawlhalla. Just everybody's just throwing hands left and right. So my All Might goes down. So now my main focus is I need to get away and heal up because with me being a lonely Kirishima, I can easily get targeted. So I'm like, okay, let me back up, find somewhere safe to heal. And since none of them really chased me, like the Ochako could have chased me with Bakugo, but thank goodness they didn't. So I chose to go and sit right here and start healing. So now I'm sitting here thinking, how am I going to bring this back for my team? So I'm around the corner and I'm thinking, okay, first thing I need to go do, armor up. Any enemies come nearby me, I need to start fighting. I can't try to just hopefully passively run around them. I need to fight them like I have a team behind me, like I'm confident. I can't let them know I'm by myself. So I do that first to go ahead and get, the Ochako away. Mount Lady's chasing that Toga, so I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to let them two fight it out. I should get involved in that right now. I need to smartly pick and choose my battles, which I'm being involved with. I believe Dobby shot a fireball just now. No, well, there's Shoto. No, he's right there. And typically I would try to fight him. I'm like, let me just avoid him. I can't just go out here and fight all willy-nilly. Like, I need to show the confidence, but I need to know when to fight. It is important in this game to know when to fight, and I feel like that wasn't one of those times. With everybody right there, I was like, oh, this is a perfect time for me to use that Gamma. So I smashed down with the Gamma. And since Twice is on me with his Gamma, I'm like, cool, let me go ahead and just... Yeah, I forgot he cloned her. I was like, why did he do that? Because he wanted to clone her. So she was down. I was like, cool, let me get out of here. Because again, no team, no health right now. I need to stay out of dodge. So I hide in the bush. I end up getting out of that bush because a random knife hit me. I wonder if that was a Twice clone or not. So now I'm healing behind this, hoping that no one sees me, getting my health back up, and I'm trying to use the environment to my advantage to hide in. So that's exactly what I do, and I get back to max HP, and I head back out again. Well, yeah, I see the mountain lady right there. I'm like, cool, let me take her out, stop her from healing. There's a Froppy right there too. Yep, Froppy. Yeah, they comboed me crazy. So she's trying to heal again. Yep, I end up taking her down because she had no health. She was drinking a green before I hit her, so I figured, okay, she has no health and she needs help. So I just keep the pressure up and give her no time to heal. Shoto's in plus ultra right here. I avoid that because right now I am lacking items. I barely got enough shields to go ahead and restore myself. And now I'm just playing the dodge and weave game right now. Bringing up more shields. I go into armor mode. Now, why did I go into armor mode? Because, well, there's cannons right there. That's a good start. Yeah, Kurishima's freaking Gamma. I love it. Oh, and then I used the Alpha to push into the storm. And just so y'all know, y'all could definitely do that. Just use Kurishima's Alpha to push people into the storm. She got down. Who should get down? Oh, I did down. I didn't know if I downed her, but I guess she went down to storm right there. So at this point in time, I take time to heal. Now, this part, I remember. I know for certain that there's a Twice that runs out in a couple seconds here who's like, oh, hey, free loot, because Yajirobe just had so much loot for no reason. I'm like, I see ya, you're gone. So now I'm taking the loot, but they're going, hoping to bring my team back and give them these cards. I leave Twice where he's at, because realistically, the storm should be able to finish him off. The storm does so much damage, especially after the update. So I'm like, cool, I don't have to worry about trying to finish him off. So I go back to healing. And then I get ready to revive my team. I think I should have waited a little bit before dropping all those cards, because if someone popped up on me, that would have sucked. But I bring them back, I give them the cards, I give them shield, and I'm like, okay, cool. My team is back. We can go ahead and still win this. Let's do this. So now I'm running around trying to see what's going on. Who's around? Who can I punch? And right now, nobody. Nobody is. I think they're all fighting on top of the. Let's see, either on the roof or on buildings. And being Kirishima is like, I don't really want to deal with that. Oh, right. Our Dobby was AFK right here, which I can't blame him because they were out the game for a long time. So we're trying to get him back to activate, or get him back from being AFK. Kyoto saw us right here. And then everybody's just right here fighting now. So I'm like, okay, cool. Let me just start swinging. So, Mount Lady right there, Froppy. I'm chasing the Mount Lady because she's weak. She was running. I was like, if a Mount Lady is running, odds are she's weak. Similar to Kurashima, if you see a Kurashima running, odds are they're weak and you should pressure them. Hit me with the stomp to back me up. Yeah, she's low level too, so I'm like, cool, let me finish her off. Deku tried to stop me here, but I just dragged him with me with the Alpha. Until Froppy came in and kicked me in the back of my head. So, I finish her off. I'm just swinging left and right. I'm just throwing hands. This is throw hands, the freaking simulator. So, by this point, I think that me and my team have won the game. Yep, because Froppy went down right there, and then Deku goes down right here. And I had to comment, that's super manly. I was happy I was able to go ahead and hold on that long and bring my team back. So, you had no idea how like stoked I was about it. I was like, oh snap! I am red, white, unbreakable. Yeah, just losing my mind because that was awesome. That was incredibly awesome. I'm glad I was able to help out my team and at least still get the W. So 10 KOs, 5,600 damage, best in the lobby. Yeah, so I was definitely stoked about bringing my team back for that first game. Now for the second game, I chose to pick Endeavor, as most of you already know, and actually a lot of you would already know. I went through this little, I guess, training journey with Endeavor. First video I played as him that I showed on the channel, I sucked with him. I didn't know what I was doing. I wouldn't say I didn't know what I was doing, but I couldn't perform well enough with him. And it didn't help that I was playing solos, so people were up here teaming me or jumping me. And mind you, we're supposed to be fighting each other, separately. But, that don't matter. We will, my hero logic, or this is the My Hero logic I've experienced with this game. Alright? You can run into countless team battles and have issues with having a team that knows how to work with you or know how to cooperate with you. But you can hop into solos and you will find the Avengers in there. You'll find the Justice League. You'll find even the Teen Titans, and they'll hit you with combos that will leave you salty. Definitely left me salty. So then I came out with the second video, which I was able to go perform way better with Endeavor, make use of his fire arrows, which keep that in mind, that plays a major part in this game right here. So I was able to make use of his fire arrows and know when to use them, when have a better idea of when to back away, when to go in, when to hit the alpha, when to hit the beta, and I don't really hit gamma unless I'm trying to finish a down. That or I'm trying to hit somebody through a wall. Otherwise, I don't really bother using the game. It leaves you over for 2. But more about this match though. The plan right now, we're on the new map. As y'all can already see, the plan here is to go ahead and do the same thing as usual. Loot up as high as I can before I run into anybody, and take the fight to other people. I believe nobody landed in the suburbs, so I was like, same thing as the last game. It was the perfect time for me to take time and loot up and get my skills up, because Endeavor, he's powerful at low level and everything, but he's missing all that damage that everybody's afraid of from him. So people will see an Endeavor and be like, nope, get him out the lobby. We don't need him getting any stronger than he currently is, which, fair. I would have the same mindset. If I see an enemy Endeavor, I do try to take them out immediately if I have the character, that is, that has an advantage over him. Like, if I'm playing Kurashima for an example, I'm going to dodge left and right, but best believe I'm in armor mode trying to take him out. I'm in armor mode trying to hit every beta, every gamma, use alpha to go ahead and reach him quicker before he melts my HP. Or if I'm playing like Shigaraki, I'm definitely from afar trying to stay around walls and stuff, throwing alphas at him. Like, if I see an enemy Endeavor, I do prioritize taking him out, because Endeavor is a threat in this game, and unless they do something about aim assist again, he's going to remain a threat. So, which I'm not too mad at. Like, when they changed aim assist originally, I was like, yes, I was so stoked about it. But I was like, but then they changed it back. I was like, well, they chose to change it back. I mean, I guess it was nice to have a season. Like, I don't know if y'all noticed, if y'all look at my record, Season 3 is the season I played the most on this game, I believe. That's when they turned off aim assist. You have no idea how stoked I was. But since they changed it back, a while back, I was like, okay, well, I might as well just learn to live with it, because it's obviously here to stay. And because of that, Endeavor's going to always be a threat, in my opinion. So, playing here, I'm getting some revive cards and team heals, because having that stuff on standby when, the games get tough comes in clutch. It really does. So, I am mostly maxed out here. I'm at the point where I am very confident, and I would like to go ahead and start fighting. I didn't see what my team stats were, but I'll see it whenever I show up my bag again. So, by this point, letting Kurashima know that there are some cards right there for him. I see this chest, I'm like, I might as well max out my gamma, have that at its strongest. Let's see. Anything else I want to talk about? Because this game's going to heat up in a minute, don't get me wrong. I'm commentating. This is my first time trying this, because I want to be able to actually talk over these games and talk with you guys, more than I have the opportunity to while I'm playing the game. Like, it is so much harder to commentate and play this game at the same time, because then I have to focus on not always being quiet, because the way I typically like to play this game, I am silent and I'm letting my brain just work. I saw a Bakugo right there. I try to snipe him. He moved last second. But when I'm playing this game, I'm practically dead silent unless I have a team with me that I can talk to. I'm practically dead silent, and I'm letting my brain just overthink of everything I can do at this current moment. Like, okay, should I notify my teammates? I'm watching my teammates, like, should I go ahead and give them a team heal? I'm trying to make sure I'm thinking about everything at, one time. I'm trying to make sure I can be the best I can be in each game. Sometimes I'm better as support, sometimes I'm better as the direct damage dealer. It kind of just varies. So, finally, we ran into a couple people. Strike Dobby right there. Man, I'm still believing he's gonna get his nerf. I'm still believing it. So I throw a couple flame arrows on the wall, so that way the flame pillar at least hits people. I want to see if his gamma, if the prominence burn went through Mirio's shield. I don't think it does. I think right there, Mirio just got glitched with his beta, his special action. One of the two. Ain't no way I sat there and I spun around to aim that thing. Oh my gosh. If that W was more on it, he could have just kicked me and I just would have just lost all my shield. So Mirio pops up right there. I'm getting better at fighting Mirio. Mirio used to be like a super big problem for me. Like unless I'm playing Shigaraki, I don't have too much problems with Mirio. So both my teammates go down. I was trying to get a team heal off for them, but I was too late, sadly. That and it's complete chaos out there. There was two different teams. We was in between two teams and they just melted us. So by this point, I'm like, okay, let me grab their chips and let me grab the revive card that Bakugo had because he did have a revive card. So I grab it. I'm trust me, I'm dodging left and right because I'm not trying to get caught by anybody. There are too many people here fighting. So I fly around trying to go ahead and revive, and I go inside this building. I'm like, who's supposed me to go and revive my team? But then I heard the permeation. I was like, I can't finish the revive. So I plus ultra, and I just start going ballistic. I start throwing arrows left and right because I'm trying to make sure I get him off me ASAP. Because Mirio is one of those characters where he can go through most attacks if the player times it correctly, and he could just annihilate your health bar, hitting you at 150 alphas and 180 betas. Like, you don't want that. So now another Mirio's whole team is chasing after me with Yayorozu and everything. So I'm just launching arrows to at least scare them off of me because I need them to back up. I'm trying to bring my team back, and I'm trying to heal up because I could use some shield, and I'm a little bit low on health, but that health will be deleted instantly if I get caught by one of them. So by this point, nobody's on the mountain on the new map. So I'm like, cool, let me revive them, bring them back. That Bakugo wanted to stop me, but he couldn't. So I throw a couple arrows in hopes of catching him, but he's rapid Bakugo, so he definitely got away. I just saw him. I didn't see that in the game. I thought he was still in the bush. So by this point, my team is healing up, and I'm pretty much just gonna be throwing spears, trying to snipe a couple people. I get a couple people. It's pretty neat. So I start throwing a couple arrows because my team is picking up items, which are on the hill. I'm striking from afar. I'm trying to play better at Endeavor's strategy of being mid to long range. I wish I got that Endeavor right there. That would have been so clutch. But with Endeavor being a mid to long range character, I'm trying to play just that. I'm trying to play at mid to long range. So there's the Endeavor right there. I take him out with my Alpha. Yeah, that is crazy. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna lie to you. I wouldn't be surprised if Endeavor got like a damage enough on his Alpha. I wouldn't be surprised at all. I think he could do like almost 250 damage with one Alpha if it stays on the opponent, which is crazy. So at this point, I'm hovering in the air, just throwing spears left and right. You get a spear, you get a spear, you get a spear. I'm trying to go ahead and get as much damage as I can and help my team out right here. Also, who's giving me 290 likes? Let's see, probably my team and somebody else. I appreciate y'all. But by this point, I see a lone Bakugo over there. Try to hit him, but I miss. Yayorozu cannons, Bakugo, rapid Bakugo raining from the sky. There's just a lot going on in this match that I'm trying to keep up with. And trust me, like right now, if y'all could see me while I was playing this game, I was just dead silent, just focusing up. Also, another cool thing I noticed: if you don't hit the initial hit on the arrow, but the opponent hits by the flame arrow, you can combo his Alpha into the flame arrow from the beta. Very powerful. That's why I was able to melt that Bakugo right there. Because he got hit by the fire pillar, and then due to how him only getting hit by the fire pillar, that means he didn't get the knockdown effect. So I was able to just ray him with my Alpha. So Kirishima, he gets knocked down by this point. I'm like, let me throw a couple fires his way, get people to back up, which works because Bakugo gets him up. Thank goodness. I think they're fighting on the other side of that building over there. I'm not even sure if I knew that Mirio was right there. I just threw an arrow and it landed. So I'm thankful. So there is two Bakugos and I almost got my teammate hit right there, so I had to throw fire and back him up. One of my best betas right there. Getting both of them with that beta was awesome. And then here comes the Gamma coming in clutch. It's not like just completely useless. You just gotta choose the right time to use it. All Might had nowhere to go, and he probably didn't have any more of his Gamma charge left. So he couldn't just tornado out of it. So throw another arrow right there at that Bakugo. By this point, I start just arrow throwing. Yeah, I love Endeavor's beta. It is so satisfying to land it. I don't know what it is. So by this point, I was trying to heal, but Bakugo popped up on me. I believe I also hit whoever's on the other side of that wall. So by this point, just melt that Bakugo. I let one of my teammates handle it, I believe. I finished healing, because I need the health. Now I'm trying to think, who was on the other side of that building? Because somebody was right there. It got 2 hits off that beta. Yeah, and they probably got down because of it. Yep, I think it was that Bakugo. So with that right there, I brought my team back, and now we all get the happily emote at the end. Also, Endeavor's clap always gonna make me laugh. So with that, 6 KOs, 3,600 damage, best in the lobby. Let's hop into the next game. Alright, hopping into the third match. This one I chose to play as All Might. So everybody already knows All Might, you can't kill the symbol of peace. Well, although the game devs are definitely trying, considering all the nerfs he gotten. Increased reload speed to his jump, increased reload speed to his beta. Let me think. The reduced damage to his alpha. The reduced damage to his later levels on his beta. I don't know if they touched his gamma at all. Oh, and then of course the notorious HP nerf where they lowered HP down to 300. I think about that for a second, like it's not right there in front of my face. I downed this Dobby. He was fighting one of my teammates. I forgot which one. I'm just like, okay, I gotta do whatever I can to stop him from, reviving. So I do that, get the cards off him, and I head to where my oh, I get caught by Aizawa. That's what's really okay. Yeah, Aizawa, depending on the team, Aizawa is like a very clutch teammate. He's a very awesome support character, even though he's a technical character. He was low on health, which I wasn't expecting. Another Dobby is throwing fire at me, so now I'm like, okay, I want to finish this off, but lucky me, I knock him down off the building. So now I'm like, okay, cool, let me focus this up and take him out, and be cautious of the other Dobby, because he could have hopped down, kicked me, and it would have been done. So also with this one, I'm playing with a couple of friends. We're in a party on this one, and we're talking to each other the entire time. So kind of nice. Kind of nice to actually have a team that I can talk to, and we can be on the same energy, to have the same moves. So I caught that All Might at the end of his gamma. I was like, yes, let's go. I timed it perfectly. So now I'm like, gotta go, because I have no health. 66 HP in a dream. But that's not gonna help me win this game. So I start healing, hiding right here. Also keeping an eye on my teammates, since my Dobby is very low on health. Also, interesting thing, if you guys made it this far into the video, I would like to ask you guys, do you guys think that they should increase the HP drainage on Dobby to compensate for his damage? It's like, I was looking at it, I was testing it out, I was chatting in the comments with one of the people who commented on my Dobby video, and he was talking, they were talking about how for the trade-off, they should increase his HP drainage, because he's supposed to be a glass cannon. Although I agree he's supposed to be a glass cannon, if you keep your gamma active, at level 9, at least I tested level 9, but I didn't test level 1. But at level 9, if you keep the gamma activated all the way through, you lose 82 HP. So you're losing roughly 80 to 100 HP every time using your gamma. And we're not even talking about the fact that, people are going to be attacking you midway. So me personally, whenever, assuming Dobby does get nerfed next season, please do not increase HP drainage. At that point, you might as well just make him a rapid character with HP drainage, or give him rapid level HP give him a rapid level HP with the drainage, because it's gonna go away so quickly. It would be too easy to beat Dobby by that point. Like I don't really think that let's see. I could see an excuse for like a damage nerf for Dobby. But besides that, what he really needs is just the nerf on his tracking. If they nerf his tracking, and please fix his grab, because I can't stand not being able to recover after he messes up his grab or he doesn't land the second initial part of his grab. It annoys me that I can't recover from that. So fix his grab, fix the tracking on it, and I think honestly, the Dobby, people being annoyed of Dobby, that's gonna dwindle down in my opinion. So got this All Might trying to heal. Gotta take him out, but by this point I'm like, I already lost too much HP. I need to get moving. So I back up a little bit so I can have enough time to jump. It's a very clutch move. Understanding how to use your invincibility frames and, you know, your overall, like, I guess drifting you would call it, how your character drifts when you move the analog stick through, through the air. Understanding how to use that, very clutch. That's why I was able to get away from that All Might right there. But by this point, both my teammates are going down, and I'm feeling like crap right now because I'm like, dang, I'm the symbol of peace, and I can't save none of my teammates right now. So I had to just run. It's a shame. The symbol of peace being forced to run. That sucks. So by this point, I'm like, okay, let's see, another game where I have to clutch up and try to either bring back my team or win it home for the entire team. So I start saving civilians so that way I can get healing items and I can go ahead and get revive cards. I used the healing item right then and there to instantly get my shield back up. Trust me, I was terrified of that Shigaraki. I saw the red decay hit the floor. I'm like, oh my gosh, no, please, leave me alone, Shigaraki. I know you hate me, but please, I'm on my last legs. So Bakugo tried to shoot me right there. I get out in enough time, and I time out my betas and my high jump so I can cover the most distance possible. So stick a shot right there. There are people everywhere just trying to get me the moment they see me. I'm like, no, I need to get away. So because of this right here, the mobility that All Might has, I'm not too mad at the HP nerf. Now, he is a defense type, so I mean, like, you know, that's kind of crazy to take away HP from a defense type. But we have to take into consideration the fact that All Might has mobility that can rival a rapid character. And they only have 250 HP. And they don't have his defense either, since he's an assault and they're rapid, they're speed. So with that in mind, I'm not really all that mad at the HP nerf. This right here, I think it's a good example of why he needed it. Because despite the HP nerf, I was still able to travel and get away from danger. So by this point, I'm like, I'll revive my team when I can. I start looting up because the circle is only getting smaller. And I want to be, you know, at a decent level with my skills and get some healing items if possible before the circle fully closes and we're all stuck together in that small circle. So I'm going around picking up as many items as I can. By this point, my team is just only able to watch and maybe comment here and there. As you know, I'm trying to bring them back. So I find a second civilian. I can't stand it sometimes when you break open those chests and you can't find a civilian, or a civilian doesn't pop out of it. Also, on a side note, why are civilians in those tiny crates? Why are they in there? So I was hoping to grab the revive card. I don't know if I did. I did. So did I bring my team back? I can't remember how this middle part of the game went. I know where the ending went, and I'm not spoiling that for you guys. I want y'all to see this. But I don't remember how the middle went. Yeah, Cementos is running loose. I turned right back around immediately. I'm like, nope, Cementos, Ochako, Lemillion, let me turn right back around. I do not need to go in that direction. I believe Ochako, yeah, she comes in, she takes my items. And I want to take her out for this. I want to take her down, but I'm like, I tried to hit her with that last beta, but I gotta prioritize my team. I wanted to go down, but I needed to prioritize my healing and my team. So I do get my team back up right here, I believe. Because no one's here. They can't hit me through the walls, at least most characters can't. Excuse my yawn. Goodness, I'm sorry. So I'll bring my team back. Cementos is running rampant. Like, he just has his cement walls everywhere. Also, Cementos, not Cementos. Please excuse me for that. I know some people just hate that. I was watching, let's see, what's his name? I can't remember his name right now. He's also a My Hero YouTuber. I remember a while back, he's talking about how people say Cementos instead of Cementos. Like, how do you get the toes? Like, you know, fair. Honestly, fair. The correct pronunciation would be Cementos. So, force that Bakugo to go into Plus Ultra. It's Rapid Bakugo, so I don't think I catch it. I definitely try. But I have no more betas, and I just use my high jump, so I have to let him go. Davi's fighting, Ochako, and my, let's see, what? Okay, what's Davi there? Forget it, I'm doing too much thinking. Open is, we took out the Ochako. I had to go into Plus Ultra because Davi grabbed me. He grabbed me again. That might be a different one. like yeah, like that right there. That maybe because I was a defense type at the time, but that I wouldn't say that was too bad. He did delete most of my shield, but we have to keep in mind that Dobby is sacrificing HP to do the amount of damage that he does. So with that in mind, I think like just nerf his tracking. I think keep his damage. Don't change his HP drainage. Just simply take care of his tracking, and he'll be fine. Make it easier to dodge. So, sadly, we're back at the point where my team went down, and I could do nothing to save them. So, people are fighting in the storm right there. I try to see if I could pick up my Dobby, but I couldn't. So, I just go back here, and I start healing. Because, yeah, I need to. So, everybody's fighting in the center right now. Absolute chaos. And so, I go back, and I start grabbing items, because that's the main thing that's hurting me right now, the lack of items. I go back, I start grabbing items, and I would grab my Mirio's chip, but I was running low on HP. I would have not made it if I did. So I start restoring my shield, and then out of nowhere, ooh, a symbol of peace copy. Start throwing nothing but straight hands. He thought he was a Deku player. So I'm like, okay, cool, let me go start attacking. And he was super low on HP too. So by this point, I'm like, cool, let me at least take another All Might out. That makes things easier for me. So he had a couple items on. I'm like, cool, let me grab that. I go back into that area of the storm. That was a little bit risky on me. Yeah, 1 HP. That was super risky on me. I shouldn't have done that, but it still worked out. I'm alive. Start healing. So people are still fighting. Cementos is still building up like crazy. I'm like, you know what? I need to get rid of that Cementos. I just realized I said his name wrong again. You know what? Anyways, y'all know who I'm talking about. I'm like, Cementos has to go. Because, man, is he annoying. He does lots of damage, and he very rarely ever runs out of ammo for his alphas. So I'm like, okay, I need to focus him down and take him out. He can instant revive his allies, and he is a problem. He is the what would we call him? I'll come up with a name for him later. But I get the KO on him. I'm like, cool, let me take him out. I'm also being cautious because I'm hearing, Bakugo coming around and Dobby, which, see, like right there, you're capable of dodging Dobby's betas, just, it's a little bit hard. I also think his tracking screwed him right there, so by this point, I'm like, okay, this game is winnable, especially since I'm playing as the symbol of peace himself. So, I start healing. I believe Bakugo comes around here. Where is he at? Yep, he's right there. So, Tornado towards him. You know that move does 100 damage if you max at level 9. Just a move where he's invincible when he does 100 damage. That is kind of crazy. But then again, Mirio has something like that too, where he just does 150 damage while he's invincible. Things to think about, things to consider. So by this point, I'm trying to keep pressure up on the Bakugo, but I fail, I lose him. I'm like, you know what, I should just back up for now and heal. Because it's not like I'm All Might of the past. I have to be very considerate of my HP now. At least with All Might of the past, it's like, oh, okay, I can take a couple hits and still keep fighting. Not now. I have to be insanely careful. So by this point, I'm talking to one of my teammates, talking about how I plan to go and bring this back, and how I need the Bakugo and Dobby to start fighting, which I believe that they do. So I go up, look around. Yeah, I'm watching out to see if I can see any blue flames flying or grenades flying, explosions or anything. So I notice Bakugo goes up towards that building. I'm like, if I'm going to take him down, now would be the time, especially since he's trying to get his shield back. So I start laying into him. I will admit, for All Might, if they were to go ahead and make any final changes to him, reduce the hitbox of his alphas, or of his splash damage on his alphas, or reduce the damage on his splash damage. I think doing one of those two would be a nice final touch if they wanted to truly balance all. But we're talking about a game. We're talking about in this game balance. Crazy. But it seems like they're trying to balance, so I'll leave it impressed with some characters. So by this point, Dobby went plus Ultra, I went plus Ultra. We are trying. Yep, there he goes. See, I knew he went plus Ultra. We're both plus Ultra, and we're both trying to go ahead and win it for our teams. He might have been by himself for all I know, but I'm trying to win it for my team. So I'm keeping the pressure up. That second part of the grab caught me, and goodness, did it delete my HP. So by this point, I'm like, I gotta go to the air, I gotta rain down from above. I keep the pressure up on this Dolly because if I back up to heal, give him time to heal, that'll give him time to heal. And he still has a revive too. So it's like, I gotta really take him down right now. And that's what I do. Caught him with the Oklahoma Smash. And by this point, I'm just chucking alphas because I need him to not have a chance to come back and revive. Because he will surely take me out. So, as the symbol of peace, I bring it back for my team. We win. And man, you know, this was another situation where I was super stoked. Like, I'm the symbol of peace. I'm all mine. You can't kill the symbol. I was just losing my mind. I was super stoked about this. So, best in the lobby, and I'm gonna just hop into the next game. So, let's go. So in this game, I'm playing as Shigaraki. My teammates are Dabi and Ida. So the reason why I'm starting this game mid-match, and you see I already have damage stacked up, and a couple teams fell off. The game started off really slow. When you're playing as Strike Shigaraki, in my honest opinion, you want to try to do your best to make it to endgame. And by this point, we're very close to endgame. And because of that, I decided, you know, I had to go around, loot up, get my skills up, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not even that leveled up like I would like to be. It was this game was very hard to pick up items, so I leveled up as I could. So, so by this point, the circle is about to close in the landslide zone, I believe it's called. Landslide? I believe it's landslide. So we're in this zone. I'm gonna go ahead and pick on my team. I was telling my team to go ahead and save civilians, but we're gonna need team heals because we hurting for items. We couldn't get any items. I saw that what I think is a Deku. Deku? Yes, it was Deku. I saw a Deku right there, and I just started throwing alphas. I wanted to go ahead and see if I could take him out. Not successful, but I do pursue the chase, trying to catch him. Throw a couple of alphas. Floppy also hit me with her tongue right there. So, by this point, I'm much more in the thick of it. There's a Yayarozu right there. Yeah, I end up taking her out. Which then allows me to max out my alpha, I believe. But yeah, since the beginning of the game was super slow, I figured let me just skip to where I actually start fighting to go ahead and save time. Because if we got the full time of this game too, it was going to be like an hour and 20 minutes. And I'm not going to do that to y'all. I'm not going to do that to myself. So, by this point, restoring the shield on my team. I was going to hop the wall, but I noticed compressed trucks. So I'm like, nah, let me start throwing these alphas. And then Bakugo. He was right next to me, and I just deleted his HP. There was nothing he could have done. Maybe special action if he had it, but he got deleted so fast. If I was him, I would be heated. Because, like, I didn't get a chance to fight back. He didn't get a chance to fight back. So by this point, I pushed those into my beta, and I'm still just throwing decay left and right, hoping to catch somebody. Mirio is like a perfect counter for Strike Shigaraki, I can't lie. Because all his attacks are on the ground, and to avoid them, you could just hop into the air as Mirio, and you're fine. It's very hard to catch Mirio at Shigaraki. Almost impossible, I think, to argue. So, by this point, half the lobby is still here, and everybody is in an open zone for me to just start throwing alphas everywhere as I possibly can. So that's what I do. Throw down a beta to go ahead and give people a backup off the area, and I go back to throwing alphas. I noticed that Yayarozu, that was that Ochako. I think that was Ochako, but I didn't notice her in the game. Oh, she got down somebody right there. I decided to pop plus ultra so I can go in there and be more aggressive with my skills. Because now my next thing is I want to first get my confirm down on Yayarozu, which I get. And I wanted to go ahead and make sure I focus Endeavor next, since he is a maxed out alpha. In case for somehow you don't know about this about Endeavor or all flame users, besides Shoto, their flames change colors slightly when they have maxed out skills. Dabi's change from blue to purple, and Endeavor changes from red to blue. So it's like, so he has a maxed out alpha. I'm like, nope, I can't let that melt me and my team. Dabi went down, but he revived himself. Get the Endeavor with the Gamma. I love the Gamma because it just ignores shields. It ignores it and goes straight for the HP. So it's perfect to take people out who go into plus ultra. This Strike Deku is giving me issues. I'm not even gonna lie. Had to snatch him up, grab him by his scruff. But he still jumps up. I go there to help out my Ida, which I can't save him because that would be me risking it. But I do end up taking down the floppy that was on it. Something that was kind of selling me, throwing the alphas on this hill. trying to throw alphas on this hill was selling me. I kid you not. So I catch him with another gamma. He's trying to run now, and I'm trying to keep up pressure. But this is where my alpha messes up on this hill. It doesn't travel all the way down. So I move and travel down the hill right there. Got him right there. Got that guard break. He's trying to heal, so I scare him with gamma, beta. He tries to jump, and I catch him with that alpha. Boom. That takes him down, and I believe he's the last one. So another game where I was able to successfully impact it positively for my team. I had to hit the taunt on him. Let's have a nice little chat as he's just decaying in front of me. And then me and my team have an emote at the end. I love that emote right there. It's like one of my favorites. So I believe I did best in this lobby. Let's see. 6 KOs, 4100 damage. Yeah. On to the next game. So here is the next match. I'm playing as Assault Deku. I didn't want to play as Strike Deku because we all already know Strike Deku is just insanely powerful right now. I'm willing to argue that he is like a Strike version of All Might. You know, the one character that everybody wanted to get nerfed, like, you know, incredibly bad. You know, for his splash damage, his high damage, and his mobility. Well, guess who pretty much have that now? I'm willing to argue Strike Deku. His cooldowns are incredibly short on his Gamma, so he can hop around twice as much as All Might. Well, he can hop around as much as All Might. I'll say that much. He can definitely hop around as much as All Might. He can't travel as far of a distance, I'll admit that, but he can definitely go in the air just as much. Which then gives him enough time to go ahead and just aim down from from above and hit you with those very terrifying alphas. His alpha does like 115, 120 on like, you know, other strike characters, and you know, I hope you don't run into a full strike team with this guy on it. I think it does like 130 per shot if you land all the shots. So with that all being said, I was like, everybody already knows how broken Strike Deku is currently, so I'm gonna play Assault because I thoroughly enjoy playing as Assault Deku. The snipe shot is incredibly powerful. His beta is powerful, although the tracking can sometimes fail you. Sometimes he'll turn like upwards but still go forwards. It's kind of weird. And his Black Whip, he has, due to his beta and gamma, he's have so much mobility. He's so fun to play as, in my opinion. And people underestimate him because of how powerful they made, or how overpowered they made Strike Deku. I would definitely say that he's overtuned. I'm still hoping for a nerf on his skills in this next season. You know, I would love to see maybe, you know, reduce the damage on his alphas a little bit. And I would also like to go ahead and see his HP go back down to 300. So, All Might almost went down. I saved him thanks to Mirio's shield, and I sniped this Toga out the air. But yeah, for Strike Deku, I am ooh, Dabi, he caught me lacking. I'm hoping that Strike Deku gets a slight damage nerf in his alpha, and I'm hoping that he gets his HP reduced back down to 300. 350 is too much, especially for a strike character doing damage of his magnitude. I'm going to argue he does more damage than All Might, but y'all gave him his old HP. That is, oof. Makes him incredibly tough to fight against. I would have took out Dabi right there, but I ran out of bullets. Also, another thing, do not stand in Dabi's special action when he activates it, because oh my gosh, it just ticks, and it just melts you. So, I get the shot down on him right there. Floppy revives, of course. So me and my team, now we're traveling. I'm just up here shooting as many people as I can. I see it down right there. I'm like, whoever that is, go down. You don't need to stay in the game. Speaking of Strike Deku, oof, right there. Yeah, and then his shots are instantaneous too. So it's like, you know, so it's kind of hard to react to them sometimes. But thanks to Mirio, we take down that Strike Deku. I use the Strike Deku to get my shields back. And then Shigaraki's right there. So he's going in. I believe that was his teammate. Like, I think he just ran in there to grab his card. So I want to keep up pressure, but I was like, nah, let me go turn back, grab these items, because I need them. I don't want a lack of items to be my downfall. So now I'm trying to sort out my inventory, get this team heal, because that's definitely gonna come in handy. All Might's fighting somebody on top of this hill, but he gets them. He doesn't need my help. So I believe I head over to where Mirio is at. Yeah, he's down to Toga up there. Toga stole his blood, but he let it down. He was signaling to go ahead and finish her off, and I was going to rush up there for him because we don't need Toga getting back up. Yep. So I run up here, I finish his kill. Toga's, I still can't stand you despite your damage. You know, if I want you gone, get out, leave. So by this point, I believe. Am I gonna grab the cards, or I think Mario's gonna grab the cards? Yep, chatting with my team. These guys are really good players. Even after the match, we went ahead. They invited me to a party, and we just we just chatted it up because our teamwork was absolutely phenomenal this game. Teamwork will always make the dream work. Always. So now I'm at the point where I'm trying to collect more items. We're all talking amongst ourselves using the D-pad. Yep, Mario went all the way over there. Man, he can travel far. Mario can travel so dang far. So by this point, I'm going onto the building. I'm about to look from above, see if you see what's going on. I'm trying to find people. I'm trying to make sure I listen to everything and I pay attention to every little detail. Like right there, shoot, Mario could have used that, and I was just holding on to it for who knows how long. But yeah, so this game turns up. It should turn up in a couple of seconds here, actually. Wait and see. Yep, there we go. There's some enemies there. I can't stand it when I try to respond to my teammate's ping, and instead it puts my own ping down. Like, no, I'm trying to respond to my teammate. So, go up here, because I believe I saw a Froppy. I thought she was trying to revive, but she did not. So, by this point, I think she's by herself. I can't remember. So I'm pretty sure she's by herself. So I'm trying to land my shots. Sometimes I can land them on Froppy, sometimes I can't. I was so salty I missed that snipe shot. I was like I was just a little bit off, a couple inches off. Maybe a couple centimeters, I'm going to argue. So yeah, so I guess right now, I'm just running around trying to find people, trying to find items, and trying to get to the top of the building so I can see what's going on. Because All Might's now getting attacked by twice, I believe. Yep. So I sit back and I do a team heal. So now all he has to do is spin around and survive, which that's just what he does. Seeing his icon spin around and not seeing the tornado, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of funny because you just see his fist stuck out and he's just spinning at like Mach speed. But by this point, I get caught by I believe there's a twice right there. There's an Ela that kicked me. I'm sure. I'm pretty sure it's me. Yeah. But I let my team down, do another team heal. This is why I try to make sure I hold on to as many team heals as I possibly can, because they come in clutch. Because All Might lost a chunk of his HP right there, I do the second team heal as well, both to restore my Mario's shield and to restore my All Might's health. So by this point, I hop back into the fight. Now it's like they're both healed up. Whoever they're fighting has to be weak, so I try to go ahead and get a couple shots off. Catch this strike Deku lacking. Yep, caught me with that beta. Man, it's strong. Also, another thing with Mario and like any person with a projectile, if you see them doing the alpha combo, the Mario doing the alpha combo, please help him out and strike with them, because the opponent is going to be stunned. So unless they have plus ultra, they're not getting out. I caught that Deku right there. So I start shooting him down, trying to take him out. Yep, I just start throwing him. When you're a Deku player, you gotta throw them him. So Dobby pops up out of nowhere. I think that was probably his teammate, but I don't care about him picking up the loot. I got the cards. I'm running around. All Might went down. Now this one, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think I was going to make it. Like I was like, oh snap, he's gonna go down, no HP, but I just went around the corner after picking him up, and he starts healing. This Deku, Strike Deku, comes out of nowhere, and yeah, he would have just deleted All Might if I didn't do that crouch shot. Something that I love doing with Assault Deku, yeah, Yellow Deku, is I love to go ahead and shoot off a couple shots of his alpha, and then do a random crouch shot out of nowhere, because they're expecting just the regular shots. They won't be expecting the 150 out of nowhere. So I try to throw out a couple shots first, and then I go for the crouch shot. I wish I got him right there. I think I should have got him right there. My hands should have got him right here. He was escaping me. And then Twice was helping him out. Twice was helping him out. He's like, okay, let me hop back into the fight. And I'm like, poor choice. You had no time to heal. Go down. So I downed that strike Deku, so I sent out a clone, and yes. Ooh, man, my snipe shots were just on point this game. Hold on a second, let me see. Yeah, just ooh, they are on point. They were on point this game. So I thought Twice was on the building, but he threw backwards from that shot. However that works, I'm cool with it. Ida snatched, came out of nowhere, snatched that revive card, but I was like, you know what, cool, whatever. I don't need to be stuck with an Ida in Storm. So by this point, trying to go ahead, the circle is closed in finally, and it's just straight up chaos. All chaos broke loose. I almost had this Davi, but a certain speedster went ahead and kicked me in my face. So Davi gets away. He's dodging and rolling. I'm trying to confirm my kill because I'm like, I had him down. Why did he intervene? I had that. So, yeah, it is just absolute chaos, and we're trying to work together the best we can to go ahead and get through this as a team. So I'm trying to get every snipe shot I can because no one is ever expecting the snipe shot, especially if you cover it using the first couple shots of his alpha. Like I would say, do like 2, 3, maybe even 4 shots, and then just do a crouch shot out of nowhere. Nobody will be expecting. By the time they understand what's going on, they have already lost most of their HP. So by this point, I am hoping to go ahead and snipe out. Yep, I sniped out the Ida. I wanted to snipe him out the air, but I just had to go ahead and snipe him out of when he was on cooldown. All Might went down. I went ahead and just brought him back. Something that also slightly annoys me about when it comes to picking up players as Deku or All Might or Ida, people tell me, bro, just pick them up and send them back down. In my experience, that doesn't always work. That's like a 50-50 chance. Like, you could pick them up, set them back down, but they'll still be downed afterwards. So now you have to sit up here and actually physically revive them, or you have to pick them up, nudge yourself a little bit, and then drop them. In my experience, I usually have to move my body a little bit. You move my character a little bit before setting them back down. If you set them back down in the same spot, sometimes the revive doesn't all the way work. Like right there. I just moved a little bit and set it down. Right here, I thought it was over. But I'm pretty sure All Might get out. He gets out of the storm and he tries to come back for me. So for right now, I'm like the storm moving in my direction. Let me just stay in this bush. So right here, perfect example. Boom, it didn't work. That doesn't always work. Okay, just picking them up and sending them back down doesn't always work with the carry characters. You have to move at least a little bit for it to guarantee work. I've had so many players get at me for that. I feel like I might have gotten Mirio hit right there. I'm not gonna lie. I should have got cooked right there. Davi, I was right at the center of the explosion, but because I was behind a tree, I didn't take any damage from his explosion. I would not be opposed if they changed that to go through like certain obstacles. So, let's see, All Might talks about the enemy right there. I'm panicking because I just missed my shots and I don't know when he can get back up, but luckily I get him down. All Might get back up, so I'm like, cool, let me leave him be, take the attention away from him. And by this point, Mirio is fighting Davi, and we're gunning him down immediately. You saw that. We played no games. We was taking no chances whatsoever. He had to go. Never let Davi revive. So the Froppy went down the storm, and that was another successful game. Man, all these games were super chaotic. I personally, I was just astounded by each of them, to be real with you. So that, I believe, was the last game. Let's see. 5 KOs, 3,400 damage. Pretty good. Lemillion, shout out to you. You did incredible. And shout out to you too, All Might. Did awesome. That was the final game. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys stuck around to see every game. If you did make it to the end, leave a comment down below. Letting me know that you did. I would truly appreciate it. Know this video didn't go to waste. I'm gonna get this outro short. This video is already long enough as is. So I'm gonna go ahead. So again, please leave a like, subscribe, comment. If you guys like this type of video, I have no problem doing something like this at the end of every My Hero, Ultra Rumble season. I'm completely fine with that. This definitely won't be like a consistent thing. It'd be like a finale for each season. So if you guys like that or would like that idea, please let me know in the comments. I'm gonna get on out of here. I'm gonna let y'all go. So I'll see you guys in the next one.